Welcome back. This is John Locke. Today I'm answering a question that I saw somewhere. I thought it was an intriguing question, so I'm going to answer it here. And the question goes, I have a client who has a really good website, and my question is about social profiles and SEO. 80% of their traffic is from organic search. Now they have social profiles, but they don't post manually to them. They only have a few automated updates. They get posted each week. They don't have huge follower numbers, and they get next to no traffic from social. I'm assuming that you're tracking that via Google Analytics. The question is there any benefit to keeping these profiles live and linking to them from their website? If we remove those links to their social accounts and close those profiles, would we see a drop in organic traffic? All right, now, in the original place where I saw this, there were some people answering, saying that you should check the conversion rate from the social channel, and if you're not getting qualified leads from social, then just get rid of them, and it won't affect SEO. But I'm going to answer something very different here. Now, have you ever heard of the butterfly effect? The butterfly effect, basically, I read this. It was a short story, science fiction, when I was a kid. Basically, the premise is small things, or things that you think are imperceptible, have a ripple effect that you don't always see. And I believe, through my own observation and through work that I've done with clients, helping them with SEO, that I believe that you should have your social accounts, and I believe that you should claim, at a bare minimum, your Facebook, your LinkedIn company page, your Twitter, your Instagram, and in many cases, I would say also your Pinterest profile. And those are the basic ones that you should have no matter what. But where this all goes back to is my theory about one of the things that Google looks for. Google wants to reward brands. That's something that they've been saying since 2008. Back in 2008, the then CEO, Eric Schmidt, said, brands are not the problem, they're the solution. Is how we sort out the cesspool of billions and billions of search results. If you have the big brands, the trusted brands over here, and then everybody else over here in the other corner, you know most of the time that you're going to get a good result from one of the big brands. That's not the exact words they said, but they basically said it's the big brands over in one corner, it's everybody else in the other corner. That's a lot closer to the exact phrasing that they said, but the clues have always been there. And one of the things I really truly believe is they're trying to identify markers of what a big brand is, what an actual brand would do in real life to try and win business. A large brand, a brand that employs people, that has more than one or two employees in the organization, is going to have social accounts, and those social accounts, regardless of how many followers that they have, are going to have social activity. Oh, I want to throw in like one more too. Like that, when I said social accounts, you should also have a YouTube too. So at the bare minimum, Facebook, LinkedIn company page, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and then Pinterest could possibly be a sixth. But like I said, you should claim all your social profiles. I believe that Google looks for those markers. It's all the little things that you do that tell Google that you are trying to win business in a way that a big brand does. Now, big brands, they might have social channels and they might get zero qualified leads from those social channels. But what social channels do is they build awareness of your brand. Not all marketing has to lead directly to a sale. It could be an indirect thing. And companies that operate at the enterprise level, companies that operate at a large scale level, maybe they're still technically called a small business, but they're not mom and pop operations. They're simply below the 250 million a year or whatever it is that qualifies as a small business. They have social accounts, and believe me, they are active on them and they're trying to win business. Now, they might not have, 200 or 2,000 or 2 million followers, but they don't need to. It's just a thing that they do for the audience that they're trying to attract. It's just showing that they're alive and that they're a living brand trying to do things that big brands do. I really do believe that this is one of the markers that Google uses to determine whether you're trying to operate at that brand level. So my answer to this really has to do with, don't think of it strictly as whether this will directly affect your SEO, because there's a lot of things that have an indirect effect. And there's a lot of things that could have that butterfly ripple effect on your SEO. And eliminating your social profiles, in my estimation, is a bad move. It shows that you are not large and you're not trying to be large. It shows that you are small and you're trying to stay small. So even if it's automated updates, who cares? Leave it up there, because even if you have 5 followers, it really doesn't matter. It just shows that you're trying. And like I said, leave it up there. It's a marker that Google looks for. I'm telling you. Trust me on this. There might not be a big benefit to keeping them up there. And like I said, you might not get, leads. You might not get a ton of traffic. But if you eliminate them, there's no upside to eliminating them. There's only a downside. And keeping them around, there's no downside to keeping a social profile with your company name on it. There's only an upside. There is no downside to already claiming your social profiles. You're saying you're already automating the posting. So let the record show that I said, do not eliminate these. Collect the major 5. Then if you want to get Pinterest, go ahead and do that. If there are other industry types of places where Google would expect to see you having a profile, I would highly, highly suggest that you also have a profile on those, as well as your social profile. Are you trying to rank for local SEO? You should also have a Yelp. Now, depending on what other thing that you're in, what other industry vertical, there might be, 5 to 10 other sites that you should be on as well. Whether they drive traffic or leads, that is a secondary thing, because Google expects to see you there. If your competition is there and the majority of your competitors that rank have these items, you should also look for the patterns. All right. My name's John Locke. My business is Lockdown Design and SEO. I am here every single day of the year, 365 days a year, making videos on SEO. If you have a comment, want to see me do a video on something else, you have a question, leave it in the comments below, because I do reply to every comment. That's all I have for now, but I will be here tomorrow. Until next time, peace.